supposed to realize that I have a passion for gardening, and I also have passion fruit in my garden. Yeah man, this can pick. Yeah man, passion fruit in my garden, you know. Tomato plants. Yeah man, I bought them. Yeah man, I bought one and get one free on Mother's Day, you know. Yeah. And as you see, I see tomatoes on it now. Yeah man, amazing, you know. Amazing. A toddler growing up and watching cartoons. Yeah, it was like a joke. But remembering the cartoon Popeye, when they talk about Popeye the sailor man with the spinach, yeah man, it's all reality too, you know. Spinach, nice in a smoothie. Yeah man, I also use it in salads. Also add it to my vegetable like my callaloo, my cabbage. Yeah, my kale, my broccoli. Yeah, and this one is doing well. It's an amazing feelings when you can plant and reap, you know. Amazing. The Scotch bonnet peppers here are very hot, you know. Yeah man, very, very, very hot. Yeah. Especially when them ripe. Them very, 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 very hot, you know. Yeah. New day. Yeah man, the sun is divine. Yeah man, the plants they are fine. Yeah man, connect with the herbal. That are laws. On the tube, you know. Yeah man, connect. Connect. Sour sap on tree. Welcome. Yeah man, welcome to a new week. Yeah man, stay positive. Yeah. Be positive. Go for what you want. Yeah man. man, just put in some foul manure by the banana tree, you know, because as I see some new plants coming out, yeah, good look. Extended family. Yeah man, last year I got no soursop from the tree. Yeah, but this year I see not one, but two, you know, which is a few. Yeah man, it's a good look. Yeah. Yeah man, nice soursop on the tree, you know. Yeah. And as well we say in previous video, the soursop leaf. Yeah man, good for toothache. Yeah. Yeah, good for the nerves. Yeah, even the fruit is good for the nerves, you know. Yeah, it's a good look. Yeah, good look. Boy, the birds attacking the ackee fruit even before it actually ready. Yes. Aye. Them have to live still, you know. The banana tree, you know, for a while it seemed like, you know, it don't shoot, you know. Yeah, and I was thinking of cutting it down to see if I could get some fruit from it, banana fruit. But yeah, doing a keen more observation, I realized that there are plants coming out of the ground. Yeah, so I decided to trim up the bigger tree, not cutting it down yet, you know, and also giving the banana plant some foul manure. Yeah, yeah man, that's the feces from the fowl. Yeah, it's a good manure, you know. Yeah. So, like we cut color low, you know, it's easier to go through the bed and weed it out. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's best. It's easier to go through and weed it up. Morning. Morning. Extended family. Yeah, man. One love from the Herbal Laws Garden, you know. It's a regular day for the visit from the bird, you know. This tomato plant gets so heavy, you know. Gets so heavy. It have some dry leaves. Plant gets so heavy with a lot of fruits on it. Yeah. I wonder why this one fall off. Water the callaloo plants once a day, you know. It was leaking, so I have to clamp it, you know, a little more. Shove it up a little more and then clamp it. Yeah, man, like, share, subscribe to the Herbal Laws channel. Yeah, man. It's better. That's better. Yeah, man, the sun is divine, you know. The plants are fine. Yeah. Yeah, man, give thanks to the extended family in England, America, over there in Holland. Yeah. Yeah, man. And for our own Jamaica, you know, Africa. Yeah, man, down in Kenya. Yeah. I wonder if this cabbage will still fall up. Yeah, man, I wonder if it will still fall up. Looking good, you know. Rest in peace, Grandma. You always tell me to have this fresh. Yeah, man. So that I can cut it for any cuts and bruise. Yeah, man, that it can be healed, you know. Yeah. Rest in peace, my beloved. Yeah. Thanks for these plants, you know. And the Xena, thanks for it too. Yeah, man, the maroon is a strong part of our culture. Yeah, man, the gold. Yeah. A strong part of the Rasta culture. You know, so the maroon and the Rasta, the maroon and gold. Beautiful. Yeah, man, give thanks, Grandma, you know. Yeah. And this fiery color, you know. Gold, also a part of our national flag. Yeah, man, our beautiful Jamaican flag, you know. Yeah, one which we, find pride in it. Loving our country. Yeah, man, sweet, sweet Jamaica. Nah, left here. We'll visit other places, but we nah left here. Yeah, man, pick out the callaloo seeds. Yeah. Gonna try a method with this panadol plant. Yeah, man, see if I can grind it up in powder. Yeah, I'll share the outcome. This panadol all over. Yeah, man, all over the garden. I plant panadol. Yeah, man, a great pain reliever. Yeah, man, good for toothache, gum disease. Yeah, and you can also make a potion. Yeah, man, to protect your teeth from any disease, gum disease and all those things. Yeah, man, panadol. How could I be surprised that growing up, taking panadol for pain? How could I be surprised that I would see the plant in its most natural form? Ooh, this is so beautiful. Trust me, you're beautiful. This is so beautiful. Give thanks. We got some rain. Yeah. So the shade caught. You know, we got a lot of breeze too. So the shade cloth blow down. So that what I'm fixing. Yeah man, great rise. Ooh. Mm. Just a business tip for whomever you are, whether you're an employer or an employee. Don't think that the business or the company that employ you always have it to pay because you are being employed. A lot of times that company or business have to borrow money from the bank to ensure that you are being paid on time. Yeah? So that company or business is always in debt. Yeah? Likewise, employer, sometime when you pay your employee, yeah, within a few days, they are broke. Yeah? They have to find ways and means to come back to work. Remember that we are a vibrational transmitter and receiver. So it's a partnership. And if the partnership work well, everything goes well. Sight? Jaja. Guys, yeah man, yeah, my basil plant, yeah, I'm a lover of mint plants, basil. So basil plants are from the mint family. Come up a bit closer, yeah. So, you know, the plant get real fluffy, yeah, and it have some things that need to clip off, you know, yeah. So when the plant, you know, is at a stage like this, yeah, it simply means that to not reach the stage again where you have to buy this plant over again, yeah, you can actually replant it. And this is a plant that easy, it's very easy to propagate. Yeah man, this plant is very easy to propagate in water. Yeah, so I'm gonna propagate a couple of these leaves, yeah, so that I don't have to, you know, ever buy this plant again. Yeah man, so that I don't ever have to buy this plant again. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you how to propagate it. So as simple as this. You can get a bottle, it can be a container, you know, with some water, and I'll cut off the top of this. I'll cut off the top of this. Yeah. And I'll cut the limb. So after I cut this, I'm going to remove some of the leaf nodes. Yeah? Yeah man, I'm going to relieve some of the leaf nodes. Yeah? And then I'm going to put it in the water. Yeah. And as soon as it catch root, I'll replant it. So as simple as that. Yeah? And I do the same. For these. Remove the leaf nodes. Yeah. And this one is called water propagation. Yeah man. And I'm going to stick the rest of them in this pot. And I'm going to just put it in the soil. So right here will be their house until they catch root, you know? Yeah. So plant for me is also an investment, because most of the plants that I have, you know, I bought them or I buy them. Yeah? So for me to constantly have a particular plant, I have to replant them. Yeah. And when I replant them, I ensure that I'm not out of that plant. Yeah? So whether it's a herb plant, yeah, I ensure that I replant, I propagate, so that I constantly have that plant. Yeah. Likewise, even the flower plant. Yeah? After the blooms look so beautiful, then they become like this. Yeah? And this now is seed. So what I do when it dry like this, yeah man, I cut it close to the growing node. Yeah? And it's like this. Yeah man, and I put down this as seed. Yeah man, to replant. So I cut it close to the growing node. Yeah. And I put it down to replant, you know, as seed. Yeah. So don't throw them away. Yeah. When it dry like this, you open it up like this. Yeah. And this is the seed. And that's how you constantly have the species. Yeah. Yeah man, and that's how you ensure that the species of the plant. Yeah. Yeah. So I rest it in my little calabash, this calabash brick. Yeah. So I rest it until I can store it in a paper bag. I don't store them in plastic. Yeah? Yeah. So I store them in paper bag or store them like this so that they can stay dry and nice until I'm ready to plant them again. So the same way our harvest the marigold seed, yeah, and store them for replanting, yeah, is the same way how I had stored these seeds. You know, actually the seeds were gifted to me by my grandmother, you know. Yeah. May her soul rest in peace. Yeah man, rest in peace, my beloved. You know, my grandmother, she loved plants, you know. She loved flower plants. Yeah man, if you go in our garden, yeah, you will see a lot of plants. And I think I have video clips while harvesting some of these seeds, you know. So this is seed, but it's wet now, so I can just put it to dry. Yeah man. And once I put it to dry, yeah, that's it. You know, the white and the yellow, or you can say the white and the gold. Yeah, this fiery color. And I also love this maroon and gold color, you know. Some people will say brown and yellow. Yeah, but it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I go and get my calabash, my container, to store my seeds. Yeah, and I drop them. Yeah, and there are other dry seeds. Yeah, so I store them. At times when I look on how beautiful the blooms are, I wish that they wouldn't dry up. Yeah? But I'm also glad that when it dry, I can store the seeds to replant. So even the plant depicts the cycle of life. Even the body goes. The body will not be forever. The body go, and it's a cycle. Yeah. So when this body die, my kids, continue to live. So that's how I continue to live. Yeah, and for the plant to continue to live, yeah, when it dry, we store the seed and we replant and it continue to live. Yeah, so it's just like the human. A male and a female come together. You sow the seed, you get a child, a daughter or a son. That child come up, yeah, with your name, your last name, and when you are no longer here, in flesh, yeah, because the body dies, the spirit lives on, but that fleshy cycle, your kids continue that cycle. Yeah, man, so that's the cycle of life. Yeah, and once you understand the cycle of life, it make no sense worry about it. Just like how we look on the bloom and wish that the blooms will stay like this forever. It's the same way we look on the body and wish the body was like this forever. But the cycle of life continues. Sight? Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, man. So the cycle of life continues. Cycle of life continues. Yeah. So we sow the seeds of the plant and they grow, Yeah. And likewise, we also have pollinators, like the bees and the birds, and these pollinators can also take the seed, yeah, and drop it somewhere else. And the same marigold, the same xena plant, and other plants, even the fruit tree, drop it somewhere and it grow. Yeah, so the birds and the bees are a part of the cycle too. Just like how the male and the female become the cycle of the human life. And that's why we have to have respect even for the feminine, the female, because the female is what help the continuous of life. Likewise, the male help the continuous of life. Yeah, because none of them can do without the other for life to continue. Yeah, but after the male and the female come together and sow that seed, yeah, the female carry that seed, in different stages for 9 months for the cycle of life to continue. Yeah, man. Just talking about these things make goosebumps run over my body, Yeah. Nothing like some ackee and roast breadfruit. Although my tree now bear it, but it a go on good. Yeah. Putting out leaves, Yeah.